Morocco, the hosts, just beat DRC Congo to go top of Group A. And that penalty at the end was very, very crucial because that means that it actually secured the top spot, right? At least for this match day, until match day 3. And that's because they drew the first game 2-2 with Zambia, and Zambia won 3-2, and this game was 3-2. So I think Morocco would have been top just because of alphabetical order. But the penalty at the end was crucial. That was a clear foul by Mawanda on Anissa Lamari. It was dispatched clinically by Yasmin Ketim Rabet. And I just want to say that Morocco's movement just caused the DRC so many problems. Also, I want to say I'm so proud of DRC because the way they were rolled over in the last game against Senegal, you thought that they would, it's very easy. They've conceded 4 goals in the first 2 games, in each of the first 2 games, but these 4 goals feels a lot like the opposition had to really work for it. The other one just felt like it was way too easy. So I need to give them props for being way more organized in this game, coming into this game with a bit more stability and confidence. Finally, we saw the great, what's her name? We saw the great Merveille Kanjinga in action, and she took her goal beautifully. Again, first game I said that my biggest issue with Morocco, or the biggest Achilles heel, in my opinion, is their centre-back pairing. That centre-back pairing of Rabat and Benzina. I think her name is Benzina. Benzina, yes. Benzina, God bless her soul, because she's undersized. She was bullied by Barbara Banda in the first game. In this game, when Mawete came into the game, gave her problems. Almost also scored towards the end when it was 4-2. The shot was just deflected, and it looped and went wide. But they were almost very close to scoring. But I'm saying bless her soul because this chick is way undersized than most of these players, and it's not her fault. You can't teach height, right? But she is feisty. Like, she does not give up on anything. It can only take you so far. At least she's making them work hard for it. But I feel like the coach has to find ways in which to help her out, right? Because the reason why she's still on this field is that she's very good with ball on her feet. Her positioning is great. It's not that her positioning is bad. She doesn't get caught out. It's just that she just can't hold these people up. These people are just much stronger than them. And Benzina she's one of those people. She wears a hijab and she wears tights. So every time you see her, you look, she just looks like a guy. You know, like when you go to the playground, there's certain people you used to look at and be like, this guy is just a baller. This is just a guy for stepovers and stuff. Nah. Benzina is tough as nails. Like, she's tough. She just gets bullied a lot. And that's the thing. I don't know what the counter is. Then next up, they play Senegal. So I really want to see what Diop and Di do to that entire backline as a whole. Because honestly, it's not just her. Even Redouani, who was not caught out that many times. She's very good on the ball, by the way, the number 2. But she, when the coach switched Kanjinga to the wing and brought on Mawete, when Mawete came on and Kanjinga was moved to the wing, that's how they got the equalizer, actually. That spell is where they got the equalizer. Again, they're really undersized at the back, and there's ways in which that people can take advantage of them. Kundananji was also doing the same to the same lady Redouani on that right side. So I mean Chilufya, not Kundananji. It was Chilufya who was playing on the right. So they really need to find ways to curb that, right? Be it using more of your centre backs to drop back. Mrabet is one of the bigger players, so find ways to make her fall back a bit more and cover for her. Like, there has to be a way they do it. And Rabat, the other centre back, today she made a really huge mistake. Her pass was so poor. Literally, she passed it directly to Kabakaba, who actually did so well to play in Kanjinga to score. And I was just like, this is so unlike the solidity we're used to with the Moroccan team, right? But kudos to Kabakaba and Kanjinga for just taking advantage of the moment. And but then that goal really put them under pressure. And you could tell even in the stadium, like, people are like, here we go again. But Draidi and Captain Chebbak, just amazing. Chebbak scored a hat-trick in this game. Shout out to Chebbak, Ghizlane Chebbak. She now goes top scorer. No, she is tied with Ndiaye. Yes, top scorer but tied with Ndiaye. She scored in the first game as well, a beautiful goal against Zambia. Ndiaye is the other person who scored 2 today against Zambia and had scored 2 against DRC in match day 1. So, of all our goals, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, the first one was the best. Oh, my God, what am I even saying? Caught that ball on the volley. So the cross came in from Redwani, who we said was being exposed at the back. She's very good going forward. Crosses the ball in. It comes, the defender headers it down. I want to say the defender was Mawanda? Headers it down onto the back of Draidi. Ball just comes down. As it's coming down like this, hey, Chebbak! Straight to the back of the net. Great strike, making it 1-1. And then in the 42nd minute, tagged out one of the key players that we talked about in the prediction or in the team profiles, crossing the ball to Chebbak, and beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. One thing about Morocco is that they cause so many problems around the wings. There's so much movement up front and in midfield. So between Chebbak, Tagnao, Diki, and Draidi, there are moments you don't know who was playing where. And I mean, obviously, Draidi most of the time was the target woman, but you don't know who was coming from where many a time. And her third goal, same thing. Just cross came in, and this goal was actually so weird because they had just brought Draidi off, and they had just brought Morocco had brought off Draidi, and DRC had brought off Kanjinga. And yeah, literally the next moment, the ball just goes to the goalkeeper. I don't know what the DRC goalkeeper was doing. She was even crying at the end of the match. Her pass was not great. She really set up Eva Sumo, and then and that pass was so bad it isolated the 2 center backs. That's Kubiena and Mawanda. Mawanda number 3, Kubiena number 6, and yeah, the Moroccans just took advantage. Ball goes to the wing, cross from Imene Ghazwani, who had just come off the bench, and Chebbak is there to pounce in great fashion. She really wanted that goal. She really gave me Ronaldo vibes. Keenan also called her Ronaldo. Even the way she takes free kicks, she's like, this is just Ronaldo. So yeah, there was no chance there. So by the time they're conceding the last goal, the penalty, yeah, the game was more or less done. But I'm so proud of DRC. They showed way too much fight, which is good. I like it. Because there are times when, in terms of quality, Morocco have way more quality. The one person who I didn't see on the field or even on the bench today was Eluzi. And I don't know what the issue is there, but yeah, let's see. But this team, yeah, they needed it. The host, it's always good when the hosts win. It's good when the hosts score a bit far in the tournament. Makes the tournament more exciting. And for DRC now, they have a game. The last game is against Zambia, which, yeah, it's looking bleak. Currently in the group, we have Morocco in top spot with 4 points, Zambia in second spot with 4 points, Senegal in third with 3 points, and then DRC with 0. Remember, the 2 best number 3s go on to join the top 2 in each group to the quarterfinals. We only have 3 groups. So top 2 in each group, that's 6 teams, and then another 2 teams, the 2 best placed third place teams. Join them. And that is match day 4. Match day 4. That's match day 4. Match day 4 is a wrap. Tomorrow we have Group B going to battle. So we have Tunisia versus Algeria, first game at 7 p.m. and then Botswana taking on Nigeria. Predictions for those games are already up on the TikTok account. Make sure you check them out. Leave your comment. Tell me who you think is going to win. And I'm also going to be doing some short stories here and there about interesting things that I'm picking up on this WAFCON. So just stay tuned. Box to box, your boy and Degs in the building. Peace.